All right, one more, or no, a couple more, then we'll wrap up. I don't want to go too long with this one. And if y'all have anything else y'all want to throw in, feel free to let me know. But or else we can keep rocking with it. Um, Knicks beat the Raptors. Knicks almost blew a game to the Raptors on Friday, but we got to see the Raptors. That was the only win the Warriors had on the road trip was against the Raptors. Um, is it kind of a wrap for their season? I think they're under 500 still. They just seem to can't. They seem to not be able to put it all together. In a way that I think we all assume they'd be able to because we've seen it in the past in the post Kawhi thing. But yeah, is this post Kawhi thing kind of running out, and do they need to make a move? At least where are we at with the Raptors? You ready to wrap?
Bring in the tanks.
Oh yeah,
Nah, nah,
you
nah, nah.
got
No,
knocked
I'm
for
saying
that.
bring in the tanks
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
It's feel like they got to just restart.
Yeah, you guys, you say something else, Jordan?
Nah,
Yeah, I would say not to put it on them, but I hope that the Raptors are bottoming out in this. I feel like to kind of connect back to what we were just talking about with the Eastern Conference. The East is feels like it's better than ever. I feel like it's keeping up with the West better than ever, and yeah, like you said, even better than like these last 2 years. I've had these
Mm-hmm.
moments in time where it's like, oh, it's the better conference. Or I wouldn't be mad if somebody looked at it either way, which I think that's
Mm-hmm.
very rare. I think at the time of basketball we watch, but to christen it or to really know we're here, the icing on the cake, say Miami Heat, Toronto Raptors are
Mm-hmm.
watching the playoffs at home. No more of that grit grind your way through a garbage ass Eastern Conference to the playoffs just because you can. Because you can. Like, nah, there's some talent now. Like y'all ain't gonna just play a bunch of ugly basketball, go and develop, find Duncan Robinson and what's Pascal Siakam, wherever these dudes they find and they turn them into whatever. It's like not just you got to keep getting better. So like the Raptors and the Heat are going to keep getting better. I'm not saying they're done. But I feel like this might be the one season that transitions them into a wake up call of the Eastern Conference is better. Y'all need to be better. The Raptors will work out perfectly. I feel like they're gonna get a pick. Like whoever they get, they're gonna get that.
Yeah.
Miami, they got to get through some of their ugliness to figure out. They paying people now. They Miami's deeper in the ugly. Toronto's just trying to have fun, like,
Uh-huh.
but they just like,
Yeah.
what do you say?
Well, I would say at
No,
least
go ahead.
like I kind of see your point, but I think Miami does have more of the track record of why Miami is 21-19 and kind of sitting right there like a game out of the sixth
Yeah,
seed, and they're in the mix. Where I didn't
they're the
realize
ones
for
I'm hoping.
Toronto, I didn't realize Toronto was that bad. They're 16-23. Yeah, I don't know because they really the thing that you're saying that I think they kind of just are good at it, man. Max Struess, Gabe Vincent, they just keep finding guys that can just contribute. They got one of those twins, the better one. He's over there now, Martin Twin. They just got a
Yeah, they're
basketball
so
team full of
annoying. I mean,
yeah.
they're. I mean, if I paid
They have
attention
their
to
own
them, I
throwing
would just
pool.
appreciate them, like how much they find hoopers and turn hoopers in the hoop, like. But and I think too, why are we even kind of there's no point of trying to ride the Miami Heat off or try to figure out who the Miami Heat are until we get to the point after the All Star break where they have a chance to beat
That's
up
what I'm
on the Heat
saying. Yeah,
because they're in better shape than everybody. So like
that's
we
the
haven't
thing I
even
think is
seen
coming. Yeah,
it. Yeah,
they
it's not
haven't
even
had a
like the
healthy
real
Jimmy
Miami
for
Heat.
real.
It's just the Miami Heat that eats their vegetables and tricks us.
Yeah, no, I was saying I think the second half thing's probably coming with them too, and it's probably just what it comes down to as well. Is I think it's weird because I think this guy is definitely a good coach. I think he was maybe got pushed. You win a championship, it does that for you. He got pushed into maybe elite territory where maybe he's not quite there. I think it's been there are fans of the Raptors talk a lot about not necessarily seeing enough creativity on the offensive end, but I think just Spoelstra's like levels ahead of Nurse is probably what we've learned like over the last couple of years since the last championship Nurse won, and that's why
Yeah.
I probably have more confidence in Miami's ability to kind of keep it at least somewhat steady, and maybe doing their kind of classic second half of the season run. When
What
we
we
come back
what
from the
we
All
think
Star break.
about what we do to Mark Jackson or what people do to praise to big up Mark Jackson for the Warriors, we should be doing a whole lot more of that for Dwayne Casey. And the amount of praise we gave Nick Nurse was too much, even though he deserved it. Like Steve Kerr,
Mm-hmm.
probably even though Steve Kerr is that dude, like he
Yeah,
deserves the
man.
praise. Nick Nurse is
I
that dude, but
see.
not that dude.
I see what you're saying. You're probably. I wonder if it is a little more your kind of particular Louise because Mark Jackson did not get a Coach of the Year. He did not get another job, and Dwayne Casey got both of those things.
That's what I'm saying. He deserves the praise for building it, I guess. And it's kind of
Well, I'm
become
saying
clear
I
now.
think he
What you
did. I
think.
think
Nerd.
he did in a way. I think Mark Jackson gets the lip service because Mark Jackson is on ESPN and kind of talks about it in a way
Yeah,
where
yeah,
he would
yeah.
get that. But I think like
Yeah.
around the league at least there is an understanding that Quay
It's
Casey
no.
kind
Yeah.
of is the
Hmm.
person that
Hmm.
was more
I got you.
responsible for building that thing or like putting it like they believed in their system. But I think Casey has shown in a way that I don't think people believe Mark necessarily can. He can be
Yeah.
one of the pieces within kind of the N.B.H front office 2.0, kind of that whole like we have a lot of pieces in place. We have a good development thing, but we need a coach to be at the head of
Yeah.
it. He can be one
Yeah.
of those stewards of your franchise in that way, definitely. So
Yeah.
in a
He's
way,
the
Mark,
that was
Mark,
the anti-mark. Yeah.
Nick Nurse probably stressed out. Yeah, he had to go from Kawhi to Siakam as his first option, trying to adjust to
He's
that.
the
So
anti-Kerr.
Siakam, that's the shit, man. Siakam man, needs to go be a third option somewhere. Now they just need to start over with the people they got.
Better hope Raptor fans do not see this. They will flame
I'm
it.
just saying, y'all, man, y'all ain't gonna win. Y'all not gonna win with Pascal Siakam as the
They be
first
having
option. A
they be having fun over
championship
there.
is not gonna come. That's what y'all worried about, but I don't know if that's what y'all worried about. But yeah,
Oh boy,
it's not happening.
boy.
Ooh, you called,
Big boy,
called.
you sound like a Lakers fan when I was a kid. I was just trying to have fun and watch Pascal Siakam. Why you trying to tell me about these championships?
Pascal Siakam has a ring. Not
He's
as
a
the first
hooper.
option, but
He's
yeah,
just
no,
not a
I know
first
what you
option.
mean. Nah, I
Yeah,
know what
just
you mean.
It's Monte all over again. Laker fans.
Whoa,
Monte's nice.
disrespect.
He's
Let's
nice.
not disrespect Pascal Siakam, please. I
He
love
Monte?
Monte too.
Ryan Monte?
Yeah,
In that game?
Pascal
Ryan Monte?
Siakam's like borderline. Like, did Monte ever get close to making an All NBA team? Yeah,
Pascal the close this year?
I mean, he's made one, hasn't he?
Yeah. But I mean, that's Western Conference.
Pascal's a hooper, man.
Monte was a hoop. Monte was 25.
Pascal plays both sides of the basketball.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. It's true.
Yeah, Pascal is like 20. How much is Pascal averaging? I feel like you guys are.
I hate too
nah,
hard.
that's shit. But look at their record. It's just first
that part
option.
I get definitely. I'm just Monte Ellis.
It's just not. I feel like it's more. Yeah, Monte Ellis. I feel like it's just not fair to Nick Nurse. It's because like I don't know, having to make that having to make that adjustment, trying to.
25.7 points
Pete
per
Monte
game.
till the death of me.
And he did. That's shit. He's averaging 25, doing the best that he could. I feel like they just need
Yeah,
another.
they need another piece. I just want to say, that was more about the mindset. Like, we're going to talk about what like he's averaging the probably most amount of points Monte ever could average in his career. And he's definitely.
Monte was a force on offense. He could have been. Don Nelson kept coaching Monte Ellis.
Oh, man. Imagine Don Nelson with. That's the thing for all. We give Nurse credit, but also if you gave Don Nelson, Pascal Siakam,
He's breaking the game.
on the elbow.
You're breaking the errors up. This is too much. That's not fair.
Working.
Monte
He did
loses
it with
in that
David
way.
Lee. Imagine how much. Imagine Pascal Siakam playing the David Lee role in Don Nelson's offense.
Anthony Randolph.
That's the Euro
Yeah,
MVP.
I was trying to hate too hard on Pascal, man. He nice. I'm just like, yo, I tell you what it was NBA.com, man. I was in the forums in 7th grade trying to tell people I know he's not better than Dwayne Wade, but everybody hating too hard. That's all I'm trying to say. Everybody was hating too hard.
Monte Ellis averaged